Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you back. Thanks for joining me. What is going on? Hope everybody's day was good so far. Finish it off the right way with something creepy. Tonight, folks, we're going to be talking about the true story behind the movie Wolf Creek. Can't go wrong with this one. Over in Australia, this is a doozy, I'll tell you that much for sure. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you guys here. Let's see, we got Mrs. M in the house again. Miss Brandy, sorry. Welcome, ladies. Miss Heather, thank you always. Always a pleasure to have you back. Michelle Wilkinson, what's up? Thanks for joining us. There's my brother Mike on the mic. How are you, my friend? Good to see you back, bro. Pink Peony, we haven't seen you in a while. So good to see you here. Welcome. Let's see. Miss Cece, the sweetest lady on the internet. So good to have you here, Cece. Thanks for joining us. Miss April is back. Welcome back, April. Great to have you here, hon. Always happy to see you guys. Let's see. Come on in, guys. Get comfortable, grab a seat, grab your popcorn, and sit down, and let's talk about the story behind Wolf Creek, the real, true events that happened that promoted the movie to be made. What's up, little brother? Strike first. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Been thinking about this, guys. One of these nights, I'm going to figure something out. Thank you so much, Pink. I appreciate you, hon. I'm working on it. I'd like to figure out a night where one of these nights, maybe, guys, we can actually watch a movie together like this. I think that would be awesome. There's a way to do it, and I've been thinking about trying to figure it out, and I'm going to figure it out. I appreciate that, CC. You do so much more for me, but thank you so very much. I do appreciate you for that. Come on, everybody, get comfortable. Let's get this show a rolling. That's right, like-minded meatballs. Not every meatball is the same, right? That's awesome, and yes, and I love you all as well, Miss CC. I really do. You guys are awesome. Come on, everybody, get comfortable. As we're waiting here, guys, let me show you a real quickie of the actual movie if you guys haven't seen it yet. Right. Make sure we get this. Let's see. All right. This is the movie Wolf Creek, folks. Let me know what you think. If you all haven't seen it, of course.
Captain's log. So far, no sign of intelligent life forms.
That's awesome.
Welcome, Rowdy. Great to see you.
Looks like we might be spending night.
What the hell?
Just stay in the car.
What the bloody hell are you mob doing out here? Scared the shit out of me.
So, where did you live?
Oh, get around. Never know where I might pop up.
What do you actually do?
I can tell you, but then I have to kill you.
Oh, where you at, Booney? We miss you. There you go. Good idea, Miss Heather. That's Wolf Creek. That's the first one, by the way. There are two of them. Now, the second one, I don't know anything about it, guys. I don't know if it's based on any other events, that took place or whatnot, but I know the first one does. Oh, sorry, guys. Mr. Oscar is quacking Absolutely amazing. Michelle, congratulations. I am super proud of you. I wish I could pull that one off. I will be soon, though. Good for you, Michelle. Good for you. That is super awesome. Come on in, folks. Grab your popcorn, grab your coffee, tea, whatever that may be. Sit down. Let's talk about a story with me. And as you guys know, this took place in Australia, which things are different over there. Period. You know, my one of my best friends, David James, lives over there, and has told me a lot about the way things go on over there. Miss Lisa, you guys know that Miss Lisa's from over there too, and you know, things are just different in a lot of ways. It's on the other side of the world, guys, and but there's a lot of things that are still the same in a lot of ways as well. So, you know, um, this story though, this was pretty wicked, folks, and I mean wicked. I don't know if you've seen the movie. If you can't, or if you haven't, check it out. You really need to. By the way, Booney, I don't know where you're at, hun, but thank you so much for all the lovely comments. And again, guys, on your way in the door, please leave me a little DNA on that like button. Please, folks, share this out to anybody you think may be interested in listening to the story or being around at all. And then leave me a comment at the end. That's all I ask of you guys. I'll give it a little bit more time to get a few more peeps in here at least and see what we can do. Oh, hot tea. Drinking my tea. Mrs. Dago's in the background watching a movie. We just watched a movie, folks. I would not recommend watching. It was called honey, what was the name of that movie? Knock what? Knock at the Cabin. It's got Dave Bautista in it. No. If you have a choice, don't watch it. It's no. No. It's a good movie. M. Night Shyamalan directed, produced, wrote it, everything, which if anybody knows anything about that type of stuff, he's you've seen it, Heather? Yeah, no. Not for me. Not for me at all. I was, by the end of the movie, first of all, I'll be honest with you, I cried straight out of the gate. I did. And yeah, Michelle, it is. Don't watch it if you have a choice, please. It ruined my whole night. I'll be honest with you. So then I'm looking for something else because we were going to watch after that. We were going to watch The Whale, the new one with Brendan Fraser, and that's another sad one. I knew that out of the gate, so it's like, no. You're right, Michelle. So I found a new movie called Maybe I Do, and it has Richard Gere, Susan Sarandon, oh shit, what's her name? Diane Keaton and William H. Macy in it, and it's a romantic comedy. So that'll set her. You know, that's what she's watching now. A little bit better than that kind of stuff. What's up, Pamela? Pamela, welcome, my dear. Good to see you back. So yeah, I could not recommend that movie to anybody. And it's either you're gonna like it or hate it. It is a great made movie, very, very great movie, and it was made very well. 1 second, folks. Hey, what's up, PPR? Welcome, my brother. Good to see you back again. I have an app on my Fire Stick called VU TV. Um, it's 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 just an app you put on your smart TV. It has movies, TV series, live TV, and all that. That's how I found it. So I don't know if you have any kind of Fire Sticks, anybody or whatever. You can try and look it up that way. I'm gonna make a googly eye meatball for Dago. All right, sounds like a plan, bro. Appreciate you. Where is everybody? 11 people. Come on in here, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So while we're waiting just for a little bit, guys, try to get some more peeps in here. That I heard, Heather. He won the Oscar last night. He did a great job. I'm not into movies like that. We watch a lot of sad movies. I'm not a fan. So, as I was saying, while we're waiting, you should try it out, bro. There's a lot of good stuff on there. If you ever need help with anything on it, I can help you. I'm really good with that stuff. I wish I was that good with my computer. So, guys, I'm going to try something different this week. If you guys know of anything. So, and we'll do this right now and then maybe finish it at the end. I want you guys to throw me some ideas here in the chat as to movies that are based on true stories that we haven't touched yet, because I want to follow with what you guys want to. Again, this is your channel, folks. And that being said, throw me something in the chat. I'll pick through some of what you guys have out there, and it makes it easier on all of us. That way everybody gets a little bit of what they're interested in, what they want. And let's try to keep it in the true crime, realm if possible, because I'm trying to stay away from the paranormal side of those things until I go into the paranormal side of things. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about picking one day, and making that whatever we do with it, like Mama Bear had mentioned, Paranormal Wednesday or something like that. So we will see. What do we got? Is the second one based on true events, or is that only the first one? I'll have to research it, but I'll check it out. It is a good movie, though. I know that. Ooh, Heather. That's one of my favorites, The Black Dahlia. That's a great one. Damn, Heather, you got like 5 in there all on your own. Night Stalker. Can you tell that she's my pro when it comes to this stuff, guys? Look, she dropped like 6 of them all at one time. Gypsy Rose, that one's different. Chainsaw and Gacy. All right, well, there's those. I got those ones. Let's keep it violent. You're right. Those are all great movies too, Heather. I don't know, Dustin. I will read it and check it out for you, though, for sure. And I'll just add it to the list. If it doesn't get picked tonight, I'll put it in the list, and we will do it, bro. I promise you that. Great movies. That's why I said I'd like to be able to get together where we can do a movie night, guys. Just all jump in here together. You know what I mean? I'd like to figure out how we could do that. I think it would be fun. Maybe we could pull something like that off on a Friday or a Saturday night. Yeah, Gypsy was Mama Bear's idea. That's true. We'll keep that one up there. Hold on one moment, folks. Hello? You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're a liar. Goodbye. Telemarketer. Tired of getting phone calls at the wrong times. Anyway, welcome back. I know The Hills Have Eyes 1 was based on true events, but I'll look it up just to be sure and see if it's, if the second one isn't or is. Either way. Come on in, guys. Get comfy. Let's see. Heather's the only one that threw anything out. Nobody's got no ideas. Bean bags. Like the beanbag chairs? I got 2 of them. I got a big blue one. And my granddaughter, well, the second one's really not a beanbag. It's a chair. It's one of those Big Joe chairs for kids. It's Juniper. She's got a little pink chair. I got brand farts tonight. All right. Thank you for the info, Mr. Dustin. I appreciate that. At least you know you're healthy, bro. Yes. The beanbag chair. My wife was just looking at that really, really, really big one. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. It's huge. It shows a picture of a grown woman in the middle of it, and she looks like a 3-year-old child. That's how big that is. I'm like, where the hell would we even put that? I'd have to get rid of my recliner or something, which she'd be okay with that because she would just jump in the middle of it and there she'd be happy. Come on, everybody. Get on in here. Let's get this a-rolling. Where is everybody tonight? You guys need to go get the rest of your meatballs and get them in here. The sauce is getting cold. Recliners, yeah. I agree. The Lovely Bones. Oh, is that based on a true story? That's a good one where I could send it to you. Right. Okay. Absolutely, Miss Heather. Absolutely. You need a recliner, my dear? You don't have one? I love recliners. You guys always see the one right behind me there. I just don't have any room for anything else. Now, once I moved my office into my den, that'd be a different story because this whole area here where I'm sitting, I could put that right here. And it is going to happen. I'm going to be setting it up. As I said, I don't know if you guys ever saw the picture of Dan Popper, his office. I think I tried to show it to you once. See, she's got 2 recliners. See? I know a lot of people that's what they have. 2 recliners. Oh, it would be worth it, Michelle. Just roll out of it, Let me see if I can find this picture. I'm going to be setting my setup a little bit, like not as dramatic as his, because he's the shit, Ooh, excuse me, folks. Sorry. He's got some abilities that I don't, but it's pretty badass, guys. It is pretty badass here. Let me see. Where you at, Popper? Here it is. All right, let me see here. Miss Sunshine, good to see you here. We missed you this morning. And don't ever worry about being late. You know that. You're not late. We haven't even started yet. We're good to go. Trying to give everybody a chance to get in here. All right. So probably the last picture I'll be able to show you if I can get it to blow up. It's so great to see you here. You keep talking about your office, but you haven't made. I know, Heather. I have some things back there I got to move around and do this done and get that done. I love it. Why is this not coming on? You guys aren't going to be able to see that. Amen to that one. 17 beautiful people tuning in right about now. Please like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you guys got that notification bell on. That way, every time I'm live, you will be live with me. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so very much. I very much do. Why don't you just leave it alone? What are you talking about there, sunshine? Oh, you gotta love that when that happens. Ours is like that too. Something happened in the inside, the spring popped or something, and my wife got in at one time, and she doesn't weigh nothing. She's tiny, and she flipped the footrest up on it, and she leaned back and started to doze off. And I hear, Joe. I look over and she's up in the air. Her feet are straight up in the air like this. Her head's all the way to the ground. The whole thing went all the way back like that. And I'm like, oh my God, how the hell did that even happen? It happened one other time to her. She fell asleep in it too. And she leaned all the way back too far and just blink. It was too funny for me though. I shouldn't laugh, but it was funny. Thank you, my dear Miss Heather. Anybody that would be interested in supporting this lovely, beautiful channel of y'all's and or myself, please feel free with the PayPal, Cash App, and or the Venmo, folks. Thank you so very much. And it is also very much appreciated, guys. I'll be honest with you, most of it really does go towards keeping the channel up, internet, StreamYards, equipment that I may need, blah, 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 so on and so forth, as I did get. Oh, the time came. I got you, sunshine. Yeah, I know. Just leave it be, right? I think they need to do the fall back, the one in the fall, and leave it there. Just leave it alone. Do it one more time, fall back, and leave it there. As we are with you, PPR, you are a very, very awesome person, my friend, and it's so great to have you in here, as is your channel, guys. For those of you that like to run over there and check out Professional Paranormal Research whenever they're live, Mondays and Tuesdays, it's so appreciated. They have great shows over there all the time. And I appreciate seeing you guys over there, just like seeing you guys over in Publicly Buzzed as well. It's awesome. You guys are great. Faux show. All right, let me try this again. Just turn my phone off and back on. It's Brandy. All right, let me see if I can get this to happen. Oh, I got an update. Yay. So everything's all messed up. That's what I said. Leave it, fall back and leave it to get that extra hour. Absolutely. That is not what I was looking for. Let's see. Where are you at, Pupper? All right, let's try this one more time, guys. Pray it works. I just wanted you guys to see this. Is really cool setup. I'm going to be doing something along the lines of that. Eventually, when I need new monitors. My monitors are crappy, guys. They're fuzzy and the corners are not right anymore, and they're going out. I put them on my wish list for Amazon. Find the cheapest ones I could, and I need bigger ones now because of what I do. It's hard to get things around. So when I get my new monitors, I'll have all of that set up. Why can't I do this? Let me try it this way.
Why is he staring at you?
1 second, folks. Sorry, Oscar. Wanted to make it known that everybody he needed to go outside. All right, 18 people now. I guess once I show you guys this, I guess we can get to rolling. Hopefully, I'll let this load up a minute. I guess it takes time. Who knows? I'm working on a surprise for you, but it's hard because one of my best friends isn't always free due to her career. But she's a true crime fanatic, and I want to introduce you to her. She's a great support. Oh, amen to that, brother. You know that I am happy to have and meet anybody new in here. Always. The more, the merrier. I like my family large. But that's awesome.
Don't say anything. Just don't.
That would be awesome, Dustin. I can't wait.
Do you really think they're crazy?
Is she local, like with you, or where's she from, bud? Did it work? Let's see here. You may be speechless if I pull it off. Why do you say that, my friend? Why would I be speechless? I don't know. It's hard to make me speechless, bro. It takes a lot to shut this big mouth. You know what I'm saying? No, she lives in Boston, Massachusetts. I love that area. Cool. What's her name? An actress. Oh, really? Who is she? Now you got me curious. I mean, not that it matters, but I'm always interested in meeting new people, but especially people that are possibly famous. Who do she be? I may not even know who she is. You never know. I mean, I know quite a few people, but I know of. I don't mean I know, no. You know what I mean? What movies or whatever has she been in, my friend? She played in Ted 2, Grown Ups 2, Patriots Day. Oh. Let's see here. How old is she, roughly? Sorry, I was muted. I know who it is. I'll bet you. Ted 2 and Patriots Day. If I guess this, you got to tell me I'm right now. Come on. I'll bet you guys I get it right. Who wants to place bets on it? Who wants to bet me some money I get this right? Huh? Any takers? No, because you guys know. Maggie Gaya. Yes, no. Come on. Ah, CC, don't worry about that. It was a joke, hun.
Unless you found something. Have you finally found
Maggie, edit.
You've had enough time.
Maggie Gayas. Not her. You said Patriots Day and Ted 2. That's the only woman I can think of that was in both those movies. Other than, unless it's Mark Wahlberg. That's not a woman. Let me see. Oh my God, why is my phone doing this tonight? Go, hold on, folks. Making me nuts.
Go after her, please.
Hold on something here. You said Patriots Day, Ted 2. What was the other movie you said? Let me see here. I like playing these kind of games. Pretty smart too. Especially when it comes to music and movies. I'm pretty good at picking things out. Excuse me, folks. Oh, American Hustle, that's right. Why is this going off like this nonstop?
You're the most wonderful person I know. She's my best friend. I don't care what she does to me. Finds a good way of going to this.
Oh my God, that movie. I'm trying to remember that movie.
We did this to them.
Mostly.
I always wondered why babies are born so helpless and why we get them when they can't.
Welcome, Mama Bear.
I always thought that was for us, so that we look back when they grew up and be proud. And we taught them everything.
It's not Elizabeth Rome, is it?
Because they were
No.
but
No, because she wasn't in those other movies, I don't think.
it's for them. It's to keep them from realizing that we don't know what we're doing for as long as possible.
And Jennifer Lawrence was not in the other movies.
But you know what? They figure it out.
I didn't know a lot of people in American Hustle. I can't remember to save my life. Why is my phone going insane tonight? Stop messaging me.
Chance. I would give it rest.
Welcome, Miss Gina. Good to see you here tonight, my dear. Mama Bear.
You got a lot of it right.
Punk. Who's Punk?
Didn't you see her? She's coming and I missed it.
Oh, did you mean to say Pink? She called you a punk, Pink.
Can't do it again. You have one line. One line. Wait, tell me.
Oh, hold on. I see why my phone's going nuts. 1 second, guys.
You never
I am. I'm potato. And it was your responsibility to stop me when I started turning it on.
race.
That's your right attention.
Sorry I made you feel that way.
I think my son is
Sorry,
absolutely.
folks. I don't mean that.
About what?
What are you saying sorry for? You angered to tell him? I think that's what it is, to be honest with you, PPR.
Everyone likes to start out with some little hot dogs. So I made them because everyone likes them and nothing bad has happened when I make them. The four of us, for instance, acting really be honest with each other.
I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to think. I can't think of who the hell. 19 people. Welcome, guys. Come on in. Ted 2. Patriot Games. Patriot Games. Patriot Games. Tonight, you don't know. You don't know PPR. I'm disappointed in you. You don't listen to me. See, you don't listen to me, folks. We are talking about the true story behind the movie Wolf Creek. The true story behind the movie Wolf Creek. What is going on? Why is that doing that? How did my phone just dial 911 by itself? Or an emergency number? What is going on with my phone? Is it haunted? This is ridiculous. Welcome, transporter. Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, she's pretty. Wait. What is her name? Oh my God. What is her name? I know who it is. What is her name? Hold on. It's turned down and it's still going off. Good golly, Miss Molly's in the house. What's up, my dear? Ann Archer. Ann Archer. Is it Ann Archer? Well, I think it's Ann. Ann Archer. Yeah, that's her name. Whatever. See what you started, PPR? You can't tell me stuff like that. I'm like a little kid. ADHD goes into effect. Now that's all I can think about. Anyway, whatever. Nobody, I'm not that special. I don't get lucky like that to be able to meet important people and stuff like that. Other than you guys, of course, the most important people. But Wolf Creek. Yes, I know, Mom. Chill out. I'm coming. Wow. Anyway. So 20 people in here. Again, guys, hit that like button and share this out, folks. But again, the true story behind the movie Wolf Creek, guys. This is kind of it can get a little gross, but a little bit of a trigger warning. I'll put that out for you guys. And it is what it is. I
just killed you. Now it's over. Have a nice day.
okay. Yep. Just in case. Never know.
One night. Probably seems forgotten. She had fun, but didn't know about their fun. We had one wonderful evening.
All right.
You're not angry about that.
All right. Let's get to moving. Everybody's in a hurry, rushing me around. All right, guys. And here we go. Again, guys, let me know about the. Hold on. Sorry. Let me know about the audio, folks. As always. Shoot. I'm not gonna be able to do it that way. Okay. Never fails. Okie dokie. Excuse me. All right. And this is the true story behind Wolf Creek. Shut up, phone.
Back in the 1990s, backpacking around Europe and around the world.
Let me know if you guys can hear it okay, please.
Everyone used to do it. People used to do it on their own. Then it all changed after a spate of murders. Then people started doing this because it was a lot safer. Backpackers went missing all around the world. Figures were high. Some disappeared, some were murdered. Some cases were solved, some cases were unsolved. But the killings of 7 backpackers in Australia that inspired the movie Wolf Creek has to be the most creepiest of all cases. Between 1989 and 1993, there was a spate of missing backpackers in New South Wales. Near the Belanglo State Forest,
Thank you,
15
Brandy.
kilometers southwest of New South Wales. On the 19th of September 1992, 2 runners discovered a concealed corpse while orienteering in Belanglo Forest. The following morning, police discovered a second body approximately 30 meters from the first. Police identified the body as Clark Walters. Walters had been stabbed 15 times, 4 times in the chest, once in the neck.
Why is this
9
one playing?
times in the
Oh,
back.
hold on, guys.
Clark had been shot 10 times in the head.
Dang it. 1 second, folks.
Hey guys, welcome back and thank you for choosing to hang out with me once again. This week I'm discussing another movie that was inspired by true events, Wolf Creek. If you haven't seen Wolf Creek, it is an Australian horror film that was released in 2005.
How does it sound?
It's a gore horror, kind of in the same vein as Hostel. So if you're squeamish, viewer discretion is advised. The story plots 3 backpackers out exploring the Australian outback when unfortunately their car breaks down. Luckily, a kind man named Mick Taylor goes out of his way
You
to
guys hear it
provide the
okay?
group with a ride so they can get parts to fix their car. But in true horror movie fashion, Mick is not who he appears. In reality, he is a sadistic serial killer who's done this before. This new group of victims are horrifically hunted and tortured in a brutal fashion. But do they survive? I don't want to spoil it for you.
The film
Hold on,
boasts
Heather.
that it's based on a true story, and this is sort of half-truth,
since the events portrayed are not exact, but rather Mick is based on a real-life killer who was coined the Backpack Murderer. So I invite you to join me as we discuss the real crimes of Ivan Milat. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Ivan Milat was born on December 27, 1944 in Guildford, New South Wales, Australia. His father was a Croatian immigrant while his mother was a native Australian. Ivan was the fifth of 14 children and displayed alarming signs at a young age. He had antisocial behaviors which led to him completing a stint in a residential school at 13.
How does it sound, guys?
Well known amongst local law enforcement. By 17, he was already serving his first sentence in a juvenile detention center for theft. His crime spree was just beginning. By 19, he committed his first breaking and entering, and shortly after being released from this sentence, he was arrested again for driving a stolen car. For this crime, he was given 2 years of hard labor. At the age of 22, he was again arrested for theft and received another 3 years in jail. In April of 1971, freshly out of jail, Ivan pushed beyond theft. Ivan picked up 2 young female hitchhikers at a nearby train station with the intentions of a ride. He quickly pulled out a knife and bound the girls, telling them, quote, "I'm going to kill you. You won't scream when I cut your throats, will you?" End quote. Both were held captive for a brief period, with one of the girls suffering from assault. The pair were able to convince Ivan to stop at a service area for drinks. With the help of bystanders inside of the station, they managed to escape, but so did Ivan. It was temporary, though. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, kidnapping, and assault charges. Instead of facing the consequences for his actions, Ivan faked his own death. Later the same year, investigators discovered he had actually fled to New Zealand and wasn't dead at all. He was rearrested in late 1974 when he was forced to return due to his mother suffering from a heart attack. Ivan managed to escape conviction on all charges due to police procedural negligence. Done with his legal woes, Ivan gained employment as a truck driver. Yet he couldn't quite shake the thrill of what he had done, and decided to up the ante one more notch. Between 1989 to 1993, hitchhikers began to disappear without explanation. In December of 1989, a 19-year-old Australian couple vanished on their way to a festival. In January of 1991, a 20-year-old German woman also went missing. The following year, another couple disappeared in January. And finally, 2 women in their early 20s were gone without a trace in April of 1992. All of the individuals were staying in Sydney backpacker hostels. They all informed relatives and friends of their plans to head south along the Hume Highway, the main road between Sydney and Melbourne. When they neglected to check in, families grew concerned and law enforcement became involved. On September 19, 1992, runners stumbled upon a decaying corpse in Belangolo State Forest in New South Wales, Australia. The concealed corpse was found face down in the dirt with their hands tied behind their back. The following day, police found a second body while investigating the initial discovery. Dental records identified the bodies as Carolyn Clark and Joanne Walters. Both were British women who arrived in Australia separately but became quick friends and decided to travel together. In April of 1992, they left Sydney and hitchhiked to Bully Pass, where they were last seen asking directions to the Hume Highway. Joanne was stabbed multiple times, some of which severed her spine, which would have left her paralyzed. Carolyn was shot several times in the head, and police believe she may have been used as target practice. A thorough search was performed at the time, but no further evidence or bodies were discovered. The following year, in October, a man named Bruce Pryatt discovered a skull and femur in a remote section of the forest. Bruce had been conducting an amateur investigation, trying to find continued evidence after the discovery of the previous remains, since it appeared law enforcement had lost interest. 2 more bodies were discovered once police became involved, and they were identified as Deborah Everest and James Gibson. The pair reportedly checked out of their hostel in Sydney's Surrey Hills in December of 1989. They were heading home to Melbourne when they made a planned stop at a conservation festival in Albury, but were not heard from again. The day after they left Sydney, Gibson's damaged camera were discovered along with his backpack by the roadside of Galston Gorge in northern Sydney. Gibson's skeleton displayed stab wounds, and much like Joanne, his spine was also severed. Everest was savagely beaten, with her skull being fractured in 2 places, jaw broken, and knife marks on her forehead. A novice from Germany who left Sydney on January 20th, 1991. She planned to hike to Melbourne to meet her mother, who was flying from Germany to join her on a camping trip. She was last seen at the Sydney railway station, where she was catching a train out of the city. Her mother arrived 2 days later and Simone never showed. Her mother stayed for 6 weeks searching for her daughter with no results. Simone's skeleton showed stab wounds, one of which severed her spine. Clothing was found at this scene which did not belong to her, but matched that of another missing person, Anya Habshid. 2 days later, on November 3rd, police would find the remains of Anya and her boyfriend Gabor Nugbar. They were buried in shallow graves about 160 feet apart. The couple left the Backpackers Inn in Sydney's King Cross on Boxing Day of 1991, with plans to fly back home to Germany. They were last seen a few days after they left Sydney in a caravan park in Darwin where they had missed their flight. Near the bodies, discarded airline tickets were discovered. Anya had been decapitated, and despite extensive searches, her head was never recovered. Gabor had been shot in the head. All of the bodies discovered were posed face down with their hands behind their backs and had been covered with sticks and ferns. Remains of fires encircled by stones were found near all of the bodies, suggesting the killer had camped before leaving. Amongst other common factors at the scene were shell casings of the same caliber, beer bottles, cigarette butts, duct tape, and ties used for bounding. Police had a long list of suspects with no way to narrow down who was responsible for these murders. The news was released regarding the various bodies being found, which sparked an interesting tip that had gone neglected for years. Paul Onions, on January 25, 1990, had set out to Australia to go backpacking. He took a train to the Hume Highway to get to Victoria to earn money. While hiking, he came across a roadside transport cafe. As he was preparing to set off, a mustached Australian man named Bill walked over and offered to give him a ride. Paul stated the man seemed genuine and friendly, so he willingly took the free transport. Along the drive, Paul talked about himself and his plans, and Bill returned the favor. Bill stopped the car near the entrance of the Belangolo State Forest, stating he needed to find his cassette tapes that were under the seat before proceeding. He climbed out of the car, and Paul felt suspicious, so he followed him out to stretch his legs.
Whatever,
After
PPR.
a few seconds, they got back inside the car, but Bill stepped out again and started rummaging under the seat. Only this time, he produced a revolver and pointed it at Paul. He reached again and pulled out a bag of ropes, but Paul wasn't waiting to see what was going to happen, so he ran for it under gunfire. Bill managed to catch up and drag Paul to the ground, but Paul was able to wiggle free once more and continued to run. A car driven by a woman and her family crossed his path, and fortunately they stopped and allowed him to jump into the back seat. Paul recalled how Bill stood on the roadside with a sick grin on his face as he drove away. Paul was taken to the police where he provided all the details he could. This included Bill's appearance, vehicle, and occupation. Staff, though, didn't seem to take his claims seriously, so a report was filed and Paul was given money so he could go to the British High Commission in Sydney to return home. The entire ordeal would be forgotten about until Paul attempted to contact the authorities after the bodies began to turn up. His call would go unnoticed for 5 months before a detective would discover the note regarding the call on April 13, 1994. The superintendent immediately called for the original report from Bowral Police, but it was missing. Fortunate for the investigation, a constable involved took a full report which provided more details than the original. With these new details, police were able to narrow down the suspect list to just one, Ivan Milat. Not only did Ivan fit the profile, but he had an extensive criminal career. Ivan and his brother Richard worked together in a road gang along the Hume Highway. He owned property in the vicinity of the forest, and he recently sold his vehicle shortly after the discovery.
Whatever, guys.
His
Whatever.
family and acquaintances claimed he was obsessed with weapons. With Ivan on their radar, Paul flew to Australia to help with the investigation. On May 5, 1994, Paul positively identified Ivan as his attacker from years before. Ivan was arrested on May 22nd at his home. A search of the home revealed a cache of weapons, including parts of a .22 caliber rifle which matched the type used in the murders. He initially was arrested on robbery and weapons charges on May 23rd due to the investigation still being underway. But when police discovered clothing, camping equipment, and cameras belonging to several of the victims, he was formally charged with 7 counts of murder on May 30th. His trial commenced in March of 1996 and lasted for 15 weeks. The defense argued that, in spite of evidence, there was no real proof of guilt and attempted to shift the blame to his brother Richard, who
Hang
also
on,
had
Heather.
a
I can't
crooked
find it yet.
past. But on July 27, 1996, the jury found him guilty on all 7 counts. He was also convicted of the attempted murder of Paul Onions. He received 7 life sentences. Police believed Ivan may have been involved in many more murders, but due to a lack of evidence, this resulted in no further convictions on any other missing persons around the time. Many of the jurors believed Ivan couldn't have acted alone. Even his lawyer pointed at either Richard or one of his sisters, since he shared a house with them at the time. The key evidence of a co-conspirator, specifically his sister.
1 second, Heather. I gotta fix something real quick, guys. I'm sorry about this real quick. Hold on. Bear with me. I just had something happen here. Oh, sorry, Heather. It's called Under the Ash Tree. My apologies. And okay, I think this is. Okay, we're good that way. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the problem there. Okay. My apologies, folks. Under the Ash Tree, Heather, just in case you didn't hear me, I'm so sorry.
Is the presence of cigarette butts found at the Clark scene. Ivan didn't smoke, but his sister did. Police interviewed her and felt there was no reason to believe she had any kind of involvement. The same went for Richard. Ivan was incarcerated at the Maitland Correctional Center, where he was beaten up and also attempted a breakout before being moved to maximum security at another facility. He attempted the appeals process a total of 7 times, with every single one being unsuccessful. He remained incarcerated in the maximum security prison in South Wales until his death in 2019. Ivan died from terminal esophagus and stomach cancer on October 27, 2019, at the age of 74. He provided no deathbed confession and continued to deny ever committing the murders. He showed no remorse, even opting to not have a priest present since he had nothing to confess. The horrific events of Wolf Creek are fictionalized, but it does draw inspiration from the real.
There's that part of this. Since you guys like to keep secrets from me. Let's see how it is. I see how it is. I see how you are. All right. Now that tells the story of what happened and what he did. And one moment, folks. We're going to have a little story time here about Mr. Ivan Milat. He's quite interesting, folks. Secrets, what see? I ain't even talking to you now, PPR. I'm done talking. We're not talking anymore. We're done. Secret teller. I don't pout. I don't pout at all. That's how I feel about that. Telling me, you're gonna tell me this, and they keep secrets from me. I'll show you what's all about secrets. All right. Okay, Mr. Ivan Milat. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And we're off.
Hikers take
Oh, again, let me know about the audio, folks.
to the roads, not really understanding just how vulnerable they are.
Okay, hold on. This one's cut, guys. My apologies. I had to because of peace in the beginning of it, but this footage is care of real. Have you guys ever? I know this is off subject. I don't mean to whatever. But have you guys ever looked when they show pictures of serial killers, if they're doing a documentary or something? You guys ever noticed? Or am I the only person that ever gets this thought? like they'll show pictures like this one right here where they show family pictures of them when they're growing up, when they're small children, this and that, and you see who they are now. And it just like messes with your head. It's like hard to look like, to believe that this little kid here, this little boy grows up to be a serial killer. Isn't that like, does that ever like make you guys wonder like how or why or what happens? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's crazy. It always gets to me like that. When I do these and I like they show the kitty pictures and stuff of them when they were little, it's like, wow, I can't believe that, you know? Just one of them thoughts I always get. Figured I'd share it with you guys. I mean, I like to share things with my family here, unlike you guys who don't like to share things with me. So, you know, that shows how nice of a person I am. It's okay though. Back to Can you guys see or hear me? Hang on. I'm here. Am I back yet? Yes, no, maybe so. Hold on. Am I back? Can you see or hear me yet? Just no. Hello, hello. I'm here. Can you hear me yet? Hey, hey, hey. Hold on. Yes or no? Can you hear me yet? Can you see me yet? What the hell? Let me know when. I'm here. Doody 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 doo boop boo doo 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 doody doody doody. I'm here. Okay, can you hear me too? Yes, okay. So that is bullshit because I filtered that, folks. Sure did. I sure enough did. In fact, let me check it. Wow. Yep, that was filtered too. That's their mistake. I'm sorry, folks. That is their mistake because they posted that on the non-copyright site. So I pulled it from there. That's their mistake, not mine. My apologies, everyone. Well, I guess you only get, well, you got the first half of it. So I'm sorry, everybody. That's embarrassing. Like I said, when I took it, I pulled it off of there's a filter thing you go in through here, and you can filter it through YouTube to make sure that there's no copyrights. Okay. Which is how I typically check all of my stuff, which we haven't had problems with. But I guess that one was a lie. I don't know. Well, anyway, like I said, you guys got the gist of the story from the bit, the first part of the video that we watched and so on and so forth. So my apologies, everybody. I feel stupid now. Nothing ever goes my way. Whatever. Yeah, I guess. My fault, folks. I really feel bad now. You guys don't even worry about hitting the like button. I wouldn't. Give me one moment, guys. I gotta grab something now. Hold on. No, I'm serious. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You guys deserve better than that. One moment. That was not cool at all. And like I said, they set this thing up, okay, so that you can do these kinds of things where they have the no copyright videos. What's up, Willow? Thanks for jumping in and joining us. And that's where I pull my material from when I have to do that. You know what I mean? So that's why I pulled it. Oh, it's whatever. Tired of having bad luck all the time. That's what it is. So, moving on. So anyway, I got you guys just to get to hear me blabber. So anyway, sorry, I'm chewing on my cough drop. Like I said, at least you got to see the first part. That's the story behind Ivan Milat. The way the movie with Wolf Creek was based on. And again, my deepest apologies for that happening, folks. I guess they must have just missed that one or something. I don't know. Good to have you, Willow. Good to see you. So, let's see. I got The Hills Have Eyes 2, The Black Dahlia, which is one I've actually been thinking about. The Night Stalker, which is about Mr. Richard Ramirez, Gypsy Rose, Gacy, and Chainsaw Massacre. So, let's see here. Let's do the poll. first one we're gonna check on is hopefully, geez. All right, guys, is the Black Dahlia. Which means this video will be completely Oh, there's another one. Jonestown. It's a good one. That was a good one. That's crazy, too. That story is nuts, folks. Here we go. So, good pick, Dustin. Good pick. All right. You guys, do me a favor, check for ads. If you see them, let me know. So as of right now, we're looking into, first one is Black Dahlia, which is a really cool story. It is sad, but it's very interesting how that all went down. It's very weird, too. Oh, the Jonestown thing is horrible. That is just horrible. I absolutely agree on that one, Dustin. How you doing? It's me. Welcome to the sauce, Willow. Congrats on becoming a member. Great to have you here. Welcome to the family. What is your show about tonight, Dustin? I didn't get to see the follow-up on it. Well, we don't need this banner anymore. That's awesome. Welcome to the family, Willow. Great to have you here. Make sure we give Willow a nice family welcome, as we do always to everybody. Welcome to the sauce. We got another meatball in the family, folks. Are you still in here, Dustin? Or no? So we got Black Dahlia is the first one we're voting on. And though, that's the one thing. What's the name of that movie? What's Up, Transporter? You're okay, Dustin. Mama Bear, what would you remember the name of that movie that was the Gypsy Rose story was based on? I know there was a Lifetime movie that was out. I had seen once, but you want me to come over there tonight, Dustin? Or you got some more secrets to hold? Is that what you want me to stay over here and not come in there for? That way I don't have to hear your secrets. I'm just teasing with you guys. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. It's me. It's called The Act, Heather. See, I know. I saw the one. Okay, bud. No worries. I saw the one Lifetime movie. I didn't know that there was another movie for that one. So it's called The Act. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll give that one an option too, since Mama Bear picked that. Give her some props for that one if it gets picked. What's secret? I don't know. There's always holding secrets from me, keeping me in the dark. It is what it is. No worries. Oh my God, Okay. All right, so Mommy Dead and Dearest. See, that one I never heard. Is that the Lifetime one, Mama Bear? Because I want you guys to be able to watch this if you haven't seen these, because this is a crazy story, guys. It really is. I know the first time I watched it, I was just like, what? Like, seriously, it was nuts. And it very slightly, it's the story's about a woman that had Munchausen's by proxy, but she had it like to the extreme with her daughter and put her daughter through some crazy stuff. I told you, I just emailed Mama about whatever, dude. Whatever. Keep your lies to yourself. Thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Oh, I agree, Brandy. And I it's weird with that story, guys. I mean, this story is crazy, folks. You'll see. Just to give you a little sneak peek into, I mean, this woman put her daughter through hell and back and then some. And in the end, the mother lost out. She lost her life. The daughter snapped. Well, in a sense, I guess you could say. I don't want to tell you the whole story, but hooked up with a boyfriend type scenario, and the rest is what you'll find out whenever we're going to do it regardless. I'm just, whether we do it Thursday or whether we do it another time, we'll figure that out through the polls here. But yeah, she sure did, didn't she? 700 and some odd pages, folks. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe that either. And she did it in a very short period of time. That was the thing. I think I talked to you, what was it, earlier in the day, and then by that night you were done. I was like, what? What? Insane. I imagine it was completely exhausting. All right, poll, hurry up. I love the Black Dahlia story. That movie really... And here's the thing, guys. I didn't know anything about that story until I watched that movie. And then I went to our local library and found the book. And I read the book. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I mean, with that whole thing, it was kind of hard to read because there's so much of it that's the same thing. So you just skip through, you know what I mean? And then you get to another part, and then you go back and skip through. And Willow came from PPR's community, I believe, didn't you? Isn't that where you came from, Willow? It was either PPR or Publicly Buzzed. It might be Publicly Buzzed now that I think of it. I think that's where we met Willow, or where I met Willow. Either way, it's great to have you here, Willow. %100%. Oh, the Natalie Wood story. See, that one's still, in my opinion, unsolved. That's the one that supposedly what's his name? Robert, what the hell is his last name, guys? He's another actor. Of course, she was an actress, but Robert, what's his last name anyway? That he was accused of it. Oh, wow. Sorry. Pub Buzz. That's right. It was Public Fuzz. That's what I thought. Anywho, it's great to have you here, Willow. Great to have you here. And Drunk Turkey, yeah. I knew that one. Well, they said she drowned, but they were looking at Robert Wagner for unaliving her, you know. And he got away with it if he did it. I'll put it that way. Well, we got a couple new peeps in here today, period. We got a few, I think 3 or 4 people from this morning and this evening. Is that water?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yep.
But yeah, that one was an interesting story. Is there an actual movie about that one though, Brandy? Now that I think of it, I don't know if there is. If there is, I'd actually like to watch that because I haven't heard that there was. Ah, yes, Christopher Walken was on that boat as well. Hey, was Daybell and Ballo also from Idaho? Just starting to follow. Daybell and Ballo. A lot of people do, Sunshine. I'm not sure, Willow. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think I'll have to look it up, Brandy, to see if there is, but it would be a good story to tell either way. For those of you that don't know about it, I might do that just because. No. Yeah, I got you, Will. I remember Drunk Turkey and Pub Buzzed. Absolutely. But again, it's great to have you here. I appreciate it. Anybody else that you think that might be interested in jumping over here, Will, bring them on over. Bring them on over. The more, the merrier. We have plenty of love here for more people. That's for sure. For sure. Lord, I want my voice back. Yeah, I'm not familiar with you. It's me. Again, welcome and great to have you here. Now, that's the thing I want to know. I'm going to have to research a little bit of that too, Brandy, about if there's an autopsy, what the autopsy said, and if there was water in her lungs, because, you know, they're saying that she was deceased before she went overboard. And, you know, I'd like to know that myself. Yeah, I think it was him too. I really do, Willow. You guys have unique, real vibe. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. I try. We try really hard over here. I think I have one of the greatest communities on YouTube, in my opinion. I really do. And I just try to keep it that way as we grow, for sure. I'm growing slowly, but hopefully I'm still growing, you know. And that's all. Like I said, this is your guys' channel. I just do all the technical crap on this side. Well, Mama Bear does a lot of it. Heather does a lot of it. Molly does a lot of it. Brandy. But it's your channel, folks. Get that frog. I wish. I wish I could. It's all about money and who you know. Yeah, that's a fact, Sunshine. I found one called What Remains Behind an Ellie Wood Story. Oh, What Remains. Yes. I have heard of that, Brandy. I'll have to look it up, guys. And that's one we're going to look into regardless, because it's a very interesting and quite mysterious basis on that story. Whatever, Mama Bear, whatever. You can tell your secrets and lies. Christopher Walken. He'll never tell, will he? Nope. What we need here is more cowbell. Chad, Daybell, and Ballo, Idaho, going to be wicked. I don't have a clue what you're talking about, Dustin. Ask Mama Bear, she'll tell you. All right, guys, let's see what the poll said. That's what I'm hearing, Willow. 91% said yes to Black Dahlia and 8% said no. That's pretty solid on that one. So let's try Gypsy Rose and see what happens with this one. I think Dahlia is probably going to win. That's a pretty solid. You always vote yes. Whatever works, bro. Either way, they get voted on. That's what matters. Oh, man. Get it out. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I gotta get some more peeps in here. I gotta do something. Something's gotta draw some attention, guys. I gotta keep YouTube happy. Yeah, I didn't. How about this one, you guys? I didn't know this. Okay. I really didn't know this either. I was reading through like bylaw or guidelines and all that kind of stuff. Miss Sherry, what's up? Good to see you. I'm sorry to hear that. That's cool, Willow. Nothing wrong with that. We got quite a few paranormalers over here. You know, I'm into definitely into it, and PPR and all them. So you got to check out Professional Paranormal Researchers channel, PPR, Dustin's channel. He'll be live tonight, not too long after me. And it's pretty good stuff over there. You have to check it out. What was I going to say to you guys? Completely lost my train of thought again. Telling you what, guys, these drugs that they gave me for my sickness, they knock you for a loop. That's for facts. Miss Sherry says, hello, my favorite people, and hello to you, our favorite Sherry. What was I talking about, guys? I lost my complete train of thought. I can't believe I did that. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mike. I was reading through YouTube guidelines and all that kind of stuff, trying to catch up with this because there's so much stuff, guys. I never could. And do you know that if you don't keep, as a YouTube creator, and you have a channel like this, you have to keep and maintain a certain level of everything, or they'll take the channel from you at some point if you're not making what they expect. And that's how I started learning about all of the things they need you to do for the algorithms and this and that and everything else. I was just like, that's crazy, because we're already paying them to be able to do this, get monetized. And it's like, so I have to like really try hard to make sure that things work. Otherwise, you never know. One day you might come in here and I just won't be here, guys. Then what would you do? You'd have a party. We're like, Dago's gone. Let's find somebody that's better. I'm just kidding. I know you guys wouldn't do that. Let me see. So you think there was some kind of evil thing going on with the Chad Daybell and the Lori Vallow thing, huh? Yeah, that whole thing is just weird, in my opinion. Very weird. I'd like to understand what the whole basis behind that was, Willow. That was for those of you that don't know what she's talking about, there is a case. It's been going on for a while now. These kids went missing. Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell were the parents, per se, if you want to call them that. And they were finally caught, per se, and they're going to have a trial now. Yes, what, Molly? Oh, she said yes. They'll have a party and find another day go to watch. Yes, I agree, Willow. He's definitely got some kind of evil in him. But she weirded me out too, though. I seen an interview they did with her, and she was just like, "What's going on?" You know. Shut my face. Wow, the violence. What's so? Yes. See. Now they're telling me to shut up, keeping secrets from me, yelling at me. The abuse, I'm telling you. It is definitely going to be a different trial. I'll say that much, Sunshine. Or, Willow, I agree with you. There really is, Sunshine, a whole lot. No, you didn't tell me to shut up. Molly did. You told me to shut my face. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be watching that. Well, we may cover pieces of it too, for sure. Depends on what's going on. Doomsday Cult. Lori Vallow exhibits bizarre behavior. Yeah, she's goofy, guys. She's like the secret's in the sauce. What sauce? What are you talking about? Forget about it. There's no sauce. I'm just kidding. The sauce is gone. Forget about it. Yeah, and it's weird because from the point, like from when this first went on until now, like she's aged really weirdly and a lot. Secrets in the garlic. Gotta have the garlic. That's right. And the oregano. See, I've heard other people say that the opposite of what you were saying, Willow, that Vallow is the one that is, you know, the devil, basically. And that he just kind of, she pulled a Pied Piper on him and he kind of fell in line with her. But I'm kind of more leaning towards what you said. He comes off like really, yeah. Ghost's busy. I don't know. All right, let's check this other poll. That way I don't forget it. Mrs. M. Gypsy Rose 72. 27% said no. So yeah, I agree with that, Sunshine. They definitely. So guys, it looks to me. Let me see here. All right. All right. 1 second. Looks like we're going to be covering the Black Dahlia. For those of you who aren't familiar, let me show you a real quick trailer on this one, guys. Interesting and very, very good movie, in my opinion. Very good movie, in my opinion. 1 second, folks.
Street test, Elizabeth Short.
Don't walk out on me, Richard. Say you care, say
Miss
that
Short, this is a very sad scene. Do you think you're capable of playing sadness?
I can do that.
Her name was Elizabeth Short. She was young and beautiful, determined to be famous, but destined to be infamous.
Well, listen up. No reporters viewed the body.
The victim has been cut in half, all organs removed, blood drained from the body, and the mouth sliced ear to ear.
It was the most notorious murder in California history. To the public, it was a sensation.
This killer will be caught.
To us, it would become an obsession.
You gotta do something. He's been like this since last night.
From the corridors of power
What do I have to do to keep my name out of the papers?
to the filth of the gutters.
She looks like that dead girl. How sick are you?
Every life it touched, it consumed.
Elizabeth and I made love once. I just did it to see what it would be like with someone who looked like me. I'm scared.
Nothing stays buried forever. Nothing.
Please say that you care. Or say that you think that I'm beautiful.
Anywho, there it is. We're going to be doing that one. The true story behind the movie The Black Dahlia, guys. 7 p.m. this Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. I'd love to see you guys there for that too. That's a good one, guys. That's definitely an interesting story. If you haven't seen the movie, check it out if you can. You won't be disappointed. If you guys, obviously, you're into what you're into because you're in here. So that one really was pretty good, guys. I gotta say. I'm looking forward to that one. Good call, Heather. Good call. Good call. Pookie Madudo, where you been all day, my dear? Good to see you. We've missed you. I've missed you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's our little Pookie. We missed you this morning, and, well, you're here now, so that's all that matters. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you. And yes, I'm getting better, and thank you for caring and worrying about me. I appreciate that. I heard you talking about that on Publicly Buzz the other night while you were called in, talking about me being sick and all that. So I appreciate you caring. That means a lot to me. Stupid road trip. Where'd you have to go? Where was you doing? What was you doing? Another one we're going to be looking into, folks, is the true story behind the Candyman. Just banking, a few groceries, nothing in this town. Had to drive because I needed to deposit money. Oh, I got you. Well, we did miss you, Pookie, and it's great to see you here tonight. So thank you so much for joining us. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys something that I... Let's see it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Boone is in the house. We have missed you, Booney girl. Thanks for joining us. I know you two left me some DNA on that like button. Oh, yeah, you got it. Okay, listen. I can't remember what year it was. It was in the 80s. They came out with a movie for the late 80s for the Candyman. It's a horror movie, okay? They redid it. The remake on this one actually kind of tripped me up. It was a little bit scary to me, okay? I'll be honest. And we have missed you so much as well, Boone. We have missed you, my dear. But there was a true story behind that whole thing, guys. Obviously not the way they, with the Cabrini Green thing and all that stuff, for those of you that have seen it. But it's a good movie. If you're into those kinds of movies, you'll enjoy it. I'll be honest with you, Sunshine. Yes, I've missed all you guys that we haven't seen in a while. You can't do that, guys. I go through withdrawal when all my peeps aren't here. I didn't have Boone here. Pookie wasn't here. I didn't know what to do with myself, especially with Boone. Boone's always the one that's... Yes, I know. Isn't that picture very pretty? Very, very pretty. I'm lucky as all hell. I swear to God. I have all of these very lovely ladies surrounding me every day and night when I do these streams in here. I don't know what to do with myself. I really don't. My co-host. I mean, I'm just saying, guys, I got to be one of the luckiest guys on the planet to have all these lovely, lovely ladies in here with me all the time. I know you guys are jealous that, aren't in here, so it's okay, though. It's okay, though. There's Pauper. I told you he's always here even when he's not here. What do we got here? Let me see. What's up, big boy? Good to see you, brother. Inanna Shu. Oh, that's okay. It's good to see you again, Inanna. Very good to see you again. 1 second, guys. I gotta grab something real quick. So, as I said, everybody, we are doing the Black Dahlia story this Thursday night. Tomorrow, I'm not going anywhere right yet, guys, so don't get excited. You don't get to get rid of me that fast. If I'm going to do something tonight, you're going to see me for a little while at least. And Booney just got in here, so I got to hang out with her for a little while. Same with Pookie. For sure. Thank you, Ms. Heather, so very much. I only saw bits and pieces of Oscars, and I just want to say Matt Damon was the guy in the bear suit. That's my guy. I didn't even get to see it. I did see, like, on the news this morning, I saw the replays. Brendan Fraser and getting his Oscar, and then My crush, Jamie Lee Curtis, getting hers. I was super excited for that. I've had a true to form, real deal crush on Jamie Lee Curtis. I have to be honest with you guys, probably since I was 10 years old. No lie. Even to this day. Are you sure you're not sick from the chemicals? Oh, no, Boone. This was something that I was perfectly fine, and then my granddaughter came and rubbed her face all over mine. I know what you're talking about, Boone. And I got sick. So did Caden. So, and Brandy, my wife, she didn't get sick because she wasn't around my granddaughter. So, since you saw that movie where she was no, honestly, Pookie, I have been in love with Jamie Lee Curtis since I was 10 years old. And the first movie I saw her, oh, you're talking about Trading Places. No. The first movie I ever saw her in was Halloween. The first Halloween. That's when it was. Some girl just stopped me at the grocery store and said I look just like Jamie Lee Curtis. Really? Actually, in the picture, you kind of do with long hair. Uh-oh. I got a crush on Boone, guys. How about that one? Ooh. That's all good to me. Yeah, I love it. What the hell? Yeah, Trading Places. I mean, of course, you know, I'm a guy, so I thought that was good. My Girl, yes. Halloween was my favorite though. And it's funny because my wife knows. She loves it too. She thinks it's cute. Praying for me. For what, April? Yeah, you do have very pretty hair in that picture, Boone. You actually have the same glasses as that I've seen her wear too. I think they're different now, but yeah. I don't know. There's just something about her. I've always had a thing for her. What the hell was that other movie that she was in? My Girl, Trading Places, Halloween. They were Real Lies or True Lies. I'm sorry, that one. Oof, that was crazy. There's been a few other movies she played in too when she was younger that I can't remember the name of them. I used to know them all, guys. I'm not lying to you. I followed her like. She was in Aliens. You're thinking of Sigourney Weaver, dude. I think. Let me look. You don't like her? Well, yeah, it's okay to have the hots for someone who probably won't be your bestie. Right. Oh my Lord. She's in Christmas with the Cranks, of course. Falling Asleep. Absolutely. No, you're right. Okay, I thought so. I mean, tell me I'm wrong though, Popper. Tell me she's not a beautiful woman though. And she's really smart and independent. That's the other thing I liked about her too. Very strong woman. I'm trying to figure out what other movie there's one specific movie that she was in. She played a really good part too. Have a great night, Mama Bear. Sleep. Get your sleep, and I will talk to you in the morning before we do our thing. Tomorrow morning, guys, we are doing a update. I'm sorry. I was trying to think how I put it. Oh yeah, that's it. The Fog. Thank you, Sherry. That was the one. That's the one I think she did the best in. The Fog. I loved it. Prom Night. That's the other one. Thank you, Popper. I knew he would get the older movies. He's good with those. But yeah. Yeah, she is a very strong woman. And very independent. But Yeah. Tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. I'm jumping all over the place. My ADHD is in full effect. Sorry, folks. Tomorrow morning, we're updating on the Nicola Bulley case. Sorry. I got a couple things I dug into. I wanted to show you guys. I think you guys are going to be shocked. That I didn't see, Pookie. I didn't see any of it, truthfully. I saw her reaction to the Oscar on the news this morning. That was it. And then I saw, what's his name? The little dude from Indiana Jones. He got an Oscar for that movie. They were all in together. I will be live between 11 and 11:30. Pookie. Usually I'm every day. Fish Called Wanda, another great one. Freaky Friday. Thank you, Rowdy. Good to see you. Yes, Nicola Bulley. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight. Seriously. Yeah, I didn't see that. I wonder if I can see that. Is that here? Angela Bassett reacts to losing Oscar to. Did she really cry? No way. Let me see. Let's see if we can watch it real. Why? Angela Bassett, she's won Oscars before, hasn't she? I think Jamie deserved it. Well, let's see.
Amy Lee! I know you're probably watching the Scream Queen's reaction in that moment. Let's focus on the real queen. Jamie Lee! I know you're probably watching the Scream Queen's reaction in that moment. Let's focus on the real queen. Jamie Lee! Angela Bassett could not hide her disappointment.
Wow, she was not happy at all. Ugh. I usually don't watch that stuff either. I mean, unless my wife is watching it, of course I will. Get his face off the screen. He scared me a little bit there. Wow. See, that ain't cool. Jamie deserved that. That Knives Out, that's another one she just did recently. That's another great movie. Amazing movie. There's some older ones that weren't that well known, guys. I was surprised too, because I watched them, of course. Ivan the Terrible. Of course, the Halloweens, and that's my favorite horror movie of all time, period. So, Virus. Maybe that's what you were thinking of, Popper. She was in Virus, not Aliens. Blue Steel. Love that one. Oh, okay, Brandy. Well, I hope everything goes well for you, hon. We will miss you, my dear. House Arrest, another good movie. Mother's Boys, great movie there, guys. That was a good one. I don't know if you ain't seen that one. Forever Young, You Again, Fierce Creatures, of course, A Fish Called Wanda, Grandview, USA. That was one of my favorites with her in it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Love Letters, Perfect. God, she was in a lot more movies than I thought she was. Prom Night, that's probably one of my absolutes. The Fog was my favorite with her, though. The Heidi Chronicles, she was in Terror Train, another good one. A Summer's Die. She played Dorothy Stratton, The Death of a Centerfold. That one was an old one that was from a long time ago that was kind of hidden. She's in the Army Now. 8. Homegrown. Queen's Logic. A Man in Love. Money on the Side. Good one. Only Human. God, there's so many of them. I hope everything comes out well for you, Brandy. I'll be praying for you, sis. So, yeah, guys, there's a lot of them. She's a great actress. She really is. Like I said, I've not seen one movie that she's done. I mean, you know how sometimes you get really good actors and they get in these movies and they're just not that great. I've never seen a bad movie she's ever done. Oh no, Brandy, titty squishings. Ouch. Cece, I love you. That's so funny. Oh, I know. We just watched Willow, now that you said that. We watched Chris Rock's new stand-up yesterday, and he brought that up at the end. Because he was talking about how Will Smith is like 3 times his size. And he was like, people asked him, did that hurt? And he was like, hell yeah, it hurt. Because Will Smith's hand is the whole size of Chris's head, you know? Kind of crazy. And of course, you know, you guys know who Jamie Lee Curtis's parents are. Janet Leigh and Tony Curtis. I mean, come on, with parents like that, you got to be an attractive person, period. A mammogram is when you are in one room, they put your in a vice, take them around the corner. Oh, Pookie, that is great. Brandy, I was amazed at how thin our titties can get in that machine. You guys are killing me. What the hell? Wow, you guys are a trip. Anyway, either way, Miss Brandy, good luck. You'll be in our thoughts. I hope it all works out well. Oh, I think we knew what you meant, Pookie, but yeah. Oh, 1 second, everybody. Give me one moment. I shall return in a second here. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I was muted. No, Pookie. We're doing about Black Dahlia is going to be Thursday night. Tomorrow morning, we are doing an update on Nicola. I found some things that I want to show you guys because I was kind of surprised, for sure. And I think you will be too. For sure. Tell you what, guys. Talking about snacks. Good to hear, Pookie. Good to hear. You guys got to try these. If you like, I love pretzels, folks, okay? Try these. These are absolutely amazing, guys. I'm not lying. They're dangerous. My wife brought them home last week. at lunchtime. She grabbed something and seen these and grabbed them and brought them home. These are stupid good. They're dangerous good, but check them out. Try them. Dot's Homestyle Honey Mustard Pretzels. They are so good. Aren't they, Heather? Oh my God, they're so good. I love them. So I think Willow brought a good point up. Like I said, we're going to be going and looking into the case we were talking about with the two, Lori Vallow, Jad Daybell. We're going to be looking into that. I'm still waiting on a call back from Michelle Romaine. Pretzels are good, not them. Oh, you don't like them? Okay, Brady. Personality tends to start to flame. A tendency. Good point, Miss Willow. Good point. You'd like the fresh ones. I used to work at a pretzel place. It was I love. No lie. If you want to get me the big pretzels that you get, the soft big pretzels with some cheddar cheese or nacho cheese, oh my God. I can't eat that stuff anymore. These I read, and I can have a few of these because there's not that many carbs in them. And I haven't had that many today carb-wise, so we're okay. But I love these. Yeah, but the big soft pretzels, oh God, I'm a fool for those. Thank you so much, Ms. Heather. Again, with the new, yes. That way too, Pookie. They're good that way too. But when they go off the grid, wacko, it's very hard to explain. I agree, Willow. I agree. Thank you again. For those of you that have not looked into, seen, or been around the new social media accounts that we had set up, there is a TikTok link to this channel, to the YouTube channel now, as well as an Instagram, and of course its own Facebook page, folks. There's the links to them. Check them out, follow, and have fun with them, guys. We'll be in and out of there as well. And again, the link for the all you Meatballs members to get into the Discord is there and available at any time on the main page for the, I think it's in the community now, community page. Jump in the, if you're a member, jump into Discord with us. We're in there all day long, acting up, being crazy. Jump into the fun, folks. It'd be great to have you guys in there if you're not already. I agree, Willow. I agree. Right. Try the pretzel buns made fresh at Walmart Bakery and get some good HP for them. Hamburger. The sirloin burgers. Or I've never had prime rib burgers. That sounds good though. I'm putting you on a less fat diet. That's love, buddy. Absolutely, Pookie. Thank you, Heather. Stream off. Behind Willow. What are we talking about? Guys, yes, if you have not yet, please hit that like button. Please share this out, guys, if you will. Not that there was much to share tonight, but and leave a comment for me afterwards, guys, if you can, in the comment section. It definitely helps me. I appreciate that. You didn't know they made real pretzel buns, did you? You'll love them. I've had pretzel buns before. Applebee's, I got one time on a burger. I'm a huge cheeseburger fan. I love cheeseburgers, but I don't really eat the bun. I just eat the meat because of the whole keto type thing. Every now and then I'll treat myself to something like that, but that sounds absolutely amazing, Pookie. It really does. I'll be honest with you. Really is. Wow. Yeah, we may have to jump into that one soon. That whole Lori and Chad Daybell. Oh, okay. Cheeseburgers on the King's Hawaiian onion mustard with cheese. Oh yeah, little sliders. You're killing me, Pookie. Come on. I haven't eaten anything today. You're making me hungry. Oh my god. I like the little White Castle. I love those. I really do. I love those. Please do, folks. Hit that like button. If nothing else, just because you like me. You don't have to like the stream. Just because you like me, it makes everything worth it, guys. I don't think we can do it, Boone. That's right. She still hasn't gotten into Discord. I don't know why we can't put that link in there either. What happened? The link expires it regularly. I don't understand why it does that. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I wish I could, because I would have done it a long time ago. Again, it's members only, which most of you guys are, but I'll have it ready when we end the stream. Okay. Thank you, Miss Heather, Miss Brandy. Oh yeah, we real White Castle. We have it here in Cincinnati, Pookie. I'm in Ohio, for those of you who didn't know. That's the closest one that I know of is Cincinnati, and it's the real White Castle, you know, up here up north. But I've heard that Crystals are down south, and I've heard it's the same thing. It's just like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. It's in the About section. Yeah, you got to be a member to be able to get in the Discord. We're going to be changing that up here too down the road a little bit to make it more fair, I guess you could say. Thank you, Molly. I lived in Toledo and we had one in the hood on. Oh yeah, there was one in Akron. That's gone. There was one in Youngstown. That's been gone forever. We don't have too many of them at all. Just the one in Cincinnati is the only one I know, and that's six hours from me. So yeah, shows you how often I get it. Yeah, we may be doing that case here soon since the trial's getting ready to kick off. So, or not kick off, I should say. You know what I mean. April 3rd, 2023. I think we're going to do the case first. Are there, Bopper? So I thought it was only in Cincinnati. I haven't been in Columbus in a while, I guess. Okay. Yeah. See, I like the ones that come from Walmart or Save-A-Lots or wherever they are. The little box ones. I love those. I like the little tiny onions and everything. Thank you, Miss Heather. It's good. I love the White Castle burgers. Right. That's all true, Boone. Same here. Oh, sorry to hear that, Brandy. North Lima. I don't think that's there anymore. Really? Damn. Well, that's fine, but it's real close to Columbus, so, or I mean Cincinnati, compared to where I'm at. We have nothing down here like that. Really, Heather? Even the smell? When I lived in Florida, they had a knockoff White Castle called Crystal. That is Crystal's, Inanna. It's the same company. They make the same thing. It's like how Hardee's has Carl's Jr. It's the same thing. Who thinks Nicola? Here, I'll tell you what. I will do a poll, Pookie. How about that one? It's a good one too, Pookie. Thank you. We're about to find that out tomorrow too. There it is. Who thinks Nicola Bulley died due to foul play? Yeah, we're going to be talking about that one tomorrow for sure. Again, because for those of you that are newer, you'll find out if something is eating at me about these cases, I will do it until I'm happy, and I'll keep finding things to show you guys until I'm happy with what they give us. Curtis in the UK is going to get in deep doo-doo. He should leave. Yeah, I agree on that one, Pookie. Curtis Media, that dude just don't know when to quit. He just don't know when to quit. What's the matter, Willow? I know, Pamela. Pamela's been torn. For those of you that don't know, Miss Pamela Griffin is our team member that lives over there and has helped us with our investigations that we do over there. She lives right there, guys. Okay, right around it. And has been torn from the beginning. And at one point thought that, at the very beginning, she thought that she fell in the river, this, that, and everything else. So she's torn. I've been showing her all sorts of different reasons why I think certain things. And, again, she's a retired police officer. She knows, what's what, guys. And I can understand where she's coming from. But I've always felt from the beginning of this case that there was foul play, 100%. Curtis deserves everything coming to him. I agree on that one. That dude, especially the video they were pulling her out of that. Like, I didn't know that you sent me an email. You gotta tell me these things. God. Keeping secrets from me, sending me emails and not telling me. There was a problem playing this video. Come on. I figured as much, Pamela. It's hard not to. Let's see, Molly. What? Really? There's my Molly cat. Always. Never fails. She's mad at me now, folks. Yes, she is. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. Did you guys see it? Please tell me you saw it. That's my Molly cat. She bust me in the mouth again. Thank you, Molly dear. You didn't see it, Heather? Hold on. Hold on. Let's try it this way. All right. How about now? Did you see it that time? Yes. That's our Molly cat. That's what she does when I say something she doesn't like. For those of you that are new, our lovely moderator, Molly, is perpetually a cat in real life. So this is what I get from her on a regular when I make her mad, especially. She's awesome. We love her. She gets mad when I say anything bad about myself. So there's my punishment, guys. Yeah, we're a cat channel in here, guys. We love our cats and dogs. Don't get me wrong. That's what it is. Whap. That's her mouth. There you go. Well, the day I was trying to explain to you, Hall, about the one case we were talking about, she got mad at me. Drove all the way to my house and drop kicked me. I don't know what she's talking about with that. I see things. Every time I talk to you, Hall, I say things exactly the same way I'd say it anywhere else, to anybody else. She gets all crazy on me and stuff about things that I don't understand or make any sense to me. Maybe you, Hall, can understand it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you all can get it. Now I have to show what one. What are you talking about, Brandy? It's me, it's you, it's me, la-di-da-di. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Molly girl? Say it right. It's you. You all, not you all. That's what I said. Brogan, what's up? Got a shit in his shoe now. What are you talking about? That's what I said, Molly. I love you all. Word for word. Word for word. I love you all. And I do. You guys are great. That's what I just said, Brandy. And you're going to get all crazy like Molly, too? No, you said, I said, no. I said, I love you all. I swear to God, you guys are nuts. I don't get it. I never will. Yes, I'm about to. Okay. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find the other one. I don't even know what it's called. Hey, what is it? This one? No, that was your damn snowstorm. It scared the shit out of me. Sorry. By the way, that's Molly says she lives in Idaho, by the way, guys. I don't believe it. I'm pretty sure she's a resident of Alaska. Oh, she sent it to me again. It's just this. You might as well just keep it on hand, Molly. This is the regular thing. I don't understand it, why I get it either. All I was saying the one day is I love you all to death. And this is what I get. So you'll see. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Here we go. That one cracks me up every time. I got it. Did you see it? Did you see it? That's what I get. Put them all in the cat folder. We are getting our butts kicked, I think. We always get part. But yeah, it's coming this way. That's a fact. Yeah, so you all stay warm and avoid that snow for sure. Hey, what did that doc prescribe? Where are you at? They got me on all sorts of stuff. I'm on a steroid. I'm on a Z-Pack, or not a Z-Pack, but and the last one I just resent you for when your phone rings. Uh-oh. What's this one? My loud. Oh, yeah. You guys got to see this one. So we were sitting here one day, for those of you that are new, and my phone is loud. It only rings during the day, though. It doesn't ring at night for whatever reason. So, it cracks me up every time. So my phone rang, and I scared the living shit out of her, okay? It was hilarious. And so she sent me this. Just letting you know. I told you guys she's really a cat in real life. I'm dead serious. Ooh, excuse me for that. I'm sorry about that. because I had walked away, or I muted my computer or something, and I came back on, and she was just sitting there minding her business, being all quiet. And I was like, "Hey, I'm back," and I guess she jumped into the ceiling. So it's kind of funny. I thought it was, at least. Here we go. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, we like our cat videos in here, folks. Love the kitties. Yeah, I had walking pneumonia, if you guys know what that is. So we're getting through there. We're getting there. It's funny, though. When I went to the doctors, though, oh, I smile as much as I can, Willow. I mean, with my mouth closed, of course, but, you know. When I went to the doctors, because I was pretty crappy, you know what I mean? I mean, it's still in there, but it's moving around and it's coming out. But my pulse ox was 97%. It's just the mucus was like so hardening up in there and stuff. It was so hard to get it to move around, but it's okay. I appreciate you guys caring. Yeah, so my Molly cat, that's what she does to me when I'm acting up, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't do anything. According to, I don't think I do anything. But she says I do, and I get these videos when I do. You're pumped up, but take care. Yeah, I'm trying to. And I appreciate you, Willow. I'll be honest, Pookie, it felt like 90. It felt like 82. Yeah, I do have more color now. I'm not as white as I was, that's for sure. I was pretty white there for a couple of days. I'll be honest. Speaking of which, I got to take something. Oh. Yeah, that's true too. I do not act up, Brandy. Oh, really? What, Miss Molly? I'm taking this. Okay. Actually, I think I'm almost done with this. I got one more day after today. One more day. I do not act up. I don't act up. I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. I'm perfect. I'm not perfect by any means whatsoever, but I'm pleasant. I'm friendly. Polite. What else is there? I don't act up. I'm 48 years old. I'm not a child. I'm a good boy. And do. If you can see it. It's a prescription version of like Robitussin or something to bring that stuff out. You think I'm just fine? See? Thank you, Pookie. I appreciate that. I'm good. I'm a good boy. That's one thing I will say, though. Those, oh, I know. It'll put you down quick, Willow. That's no lie. The, what do you call it? The steroids are so nasty when you take them because they're that chalky flavor. I mean, it's bad. Gross. Yes, ma'am, it is. And I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you caring enough to even say a word about it, because a lot of people just wouldn't give two craps. Like Brandy and Heather and Molly, they didn't care. They didn't say anything to me. You were the only one that said anything to me. So, you know, I know how it is. It's okay though. I see who loves me and who doesn't. You know how that goes. Caca. That's nasty. Oof. Well, thank you so much. Seriously, Pookie, I really appreciate it. In all seriousness, though, I know everybody in here, especially my moderators, Molly and Brandy and Heather, Cece, Mama Bear, they all care about me very much, and I know that. I knew that was coming. I know that very much so. Even the guys, Popper and on the mic, all of these guys, everybody that's in here, they're very caring and they care, which is why this channel is what it is, guys. I went to doctor's care and they sent me to the hospital by ambulance. Had double pneumonia. Damn, Sherry. Right. Well, I'm glad that you got through that one, Sherry. That's rough. Double pneumonia. Yeah, see? I have, or had, I'm at the end of it now, what they call walking pneumonia, which is almost pneumonia. And the reason why this happens to me, guys, I get sick like this a lot. First of all, my granddaughter is a walking germ because she's 6 and she's in, kindergarten. And people like to send their kids to school sick. You know how that goes. So, what was I going to say? I was a firefighter and a paramedic for years, guys. I was a firefighter for 17 years, okay? Oof. Oh, sorry, guys. Excuse me. Oof. And I got smoke inhalation twice. And that screwed up my lungs pretty bad. I got quite a bit of scar tissue from that. And then on top of that, I've been a smoker for years too, which I didn't stop doing when I got the smoke inhalation like an idiot. I have asthma. So when I get the cold or whatever it is, it drains immediately. And it goes right into my lungs and it starts. So there it is. That is why I get sick so quick and easy. And like I said, I got 6 grandkids, to be honest with you, but I have 2 that are around me constantly, and they're both in school, kindergarten and first grade, I'm sorry. And, yeah. Or no, I'm sorry, not first grade. Preschool, all day preschool and kindergarten. So, like I said, people don't keep their kids home when they're sick. It makes me sick, actually, because a lot of people use their kids, or they use school for daycare for their kids. If they're sick, they're sick. You keep them home, you get them better, and you send them back. That's what we always did with our kids. Phenobarbital. Or wait, what the hell are you guys talking about? Double pneumonia means you have pneumonia complicated by extra hospital-acquired pneumonia, which is immune to antibiotics. It can be, Pookie. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. A lot of people, Pookie, you'll probably be really irritated with me here in a minute. As I said, I'm a retired firefighter, paramedic, so I know when I need to go to the hospital or the doctor, and I just don't do it. I know there's a lot of people that come to me in here for medical advice, and I don't take my own advice, so I knew I needed to go. I just didn't want to do it because, well, Willow said what she said. I'm a man. Men are like that, we think we can beat anything. Right, Sherry. That's and see, here's the other thing too, folks. Remember this. I said this earlier on, but ever since COVID hit, guys, we stayed indoors so long and away from each other so long that all of our immune systems have broke down now. And we don't have the same immunities to the same things. Like people could get a regular common cold 5 years ago, and you'd have it for a couple of days and it goes away and you're good. Now, because of that kind of stuff, these bugs, we'll call them, have become super bugs. Okay. And they're a lot stronger than they were. So you got to be careful. You got to be very careful. That's awesome. I'm glad you made it through that, Sherry. That's dangerous. I know a few people that have had double pneumonia. My ex-wife has had it 3 times. And it was no joke. So these are facts, guys. These are facts. All right, let me see something here. You might have to call Molly. She left. Oh shit. I hope he's all right. Oscar does that all the time. My little dog. I didn't even see her say that. Molly's dog is having a seizure. What's up through the veil? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in here. Yes, Willow. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining us. That's right, Willow. That's right. Well, guys, I've been going about 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I guess, unless anybody has any questions, does anybody have any questions for me? I kind of wanted to make sure Molly was okay before I was going to bring it down for the night. Again, folks, tomorrow morning, 11:30. We will be live. We're going to do an update on the Nicola Bully case. Me and Mama Bear will be here, as always. It would be great to see all of you guys there. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I'm sorry that there was the interruption in there. I don't know what that deal was with that, but my apologies, my deepest apology on that. I hope you guys got the gist of the story, the true story on the movie Wolf Creek. It's okay, Vale. You can still check it out. And then again, Thursday night, we're doing the Black Dahlia, folks. That's a good one. Really good one. Looking forward to it for sure. So it'll be great to see you guys there too. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. You guys have a great, great night. Guys, if you're not doing anything else tonight, please jump over to Dustin's channel, Professional Paranormal Research. He is live right now. I'll be heading that way myself. But again, guys, I want to thank you all so much for what you do for my channel, for your channel, for our channel, guys, because this is your channel. Thank you so much, Bale. I appreciate that, guys. Hit the like button on the way out the door. Leave me a little bit of DNA so I can come back out and find you later on and drag you back in. Share this out, guys. I would really, really appreciate that. And leave me some comments afterwards, guys. That means the world to me. And I am so looking forward to all you guys tomorrow morning and Thursday night. Again, moderators, as always, I love you guys to death. Thank you guys for everything you do for me. You guys are absolutely amazing. Period. There's no two ways about it, guys. I will see you all very, very soon. You have a great, great rest of your night. Do me a favor, folks. Do not change one thing about yourselves because you are the beautiful people. Do not forget to love yourselves and love each other because that's all there is, guys. You have a great one. See you soon. Bye.